Thanks for coming out here with me today.
Yeah, good to be here.
So you're going to be one of the keynote speakers at the Memorial Day ceremony this year, right?
Yeah, I'm really excited to do that.
So can you tell me a little bit about what you're doing these days?
So I'm currently serving as the captain of the jail for the Weld County Sheriff's Office. I've been doing that for about the last 3 years, and this is actually now my 11th year with the Sheriff's Office.
Wow. And so you being a keynote speaker, do you have a background in military service?
I do. When I was younger, I wanted to experience a few things in life, and I always had a curiosity about the military, so I enlisted at the end of 2004 and started basic training in January of 2005. And I actually served between active Army and National Guard until 2012.
Wow, what was that like?
It was probably one of the biggest events of my life. Obviously, getting married, having kids, these are all huge things in our lives. But I wouldn't be who I am at work. I wouldn't be who I am to my family without the traits that the military gave me. So there was bad stuff that happened, but if I could go back in time and change anything, I wouldn't. I loved my time in the military. I cherish it, and I really miss a lot of the stuff that came with it.
So for you, what's Memorial Day mean to you?
There's lots of different military days that we think about throughout the year. And Memorial Day for me is about the sacrifice that it took to make opportunity for me and opportunity for everyone. There are people who go through life and they never have to serve in that capacity. You know, they talk about 1% of people actually serve in the military. I don't know the exact number, but many people get to experience the freedoms we have every day in America without having to do that. But it's because of the people who have served and people who lost dramatically in that process.
Wow. So for you and kind of your background, what's something as a veteran you would like for civilians or just for the community who hasn't served to keep in mind about Memorial Day?
You know, along with all the different military days we celebrate, there are different days of pain for the families of those people that sacrificed everything serving their country. And Memorial Day, when I think about that, it's another day that those families have to remember that they lost somebody. There's different days that happens. There's wedding days, which come with anniversaries. There are the day the person died. Different accomplishments, maybe a high school graduation. All those days that parents, wives, husbands, children, all remember that loved one. And Memorial Day is that day where everyone gets to remember them together. And I think that's a really important thing, is that today we get to join or I shouldn't say today, excuse me, on Memorial Day, we get to join those families in remembering those people.
Sounds like it's a chance for the community to support those who've been around that or had to go through it some.
Absolutely. It's a day that everybody gets to give thanks for the sacrifices people made.
Wow. So with you giving one of the keynote speeches this year, can you give us a little bit of a preview? What are some themes that you're going to hit on and talk about?
Absolutely. I'm going to tell a few stories from my own time in, and those are associated with friends that I lost. Those are associated with close calls I had personally, and I think when I think about my time in the military, when I think about Memorial Day, there's a piece of me that says I was almost one of those people that sacrificed everything. I came close a few times. So my speech on Memorial Day is going to be focused on the sacrifice that people make to make sure we have the opportunity to do whatever we want here, to be whoever we want to be. Opportunity comes at a cost. It's not about freedom. It's not about anything like that. It's about the opportunity to be whatever we want. We get to choose that. So the people in this cemetery that we're going to remember, the people who sacrificed everything that we're going to remember, they invested in us, and how are we using that investment? Are we making the best of that opportunity?
It sounds really powerful. I'm looking forward to hearing it, and thanks so much for taking the time to share with us a little bit today and share with the community during the ceremony.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it, and I hope lots of people join us.
Thanks.